Hello everyone, this is Patricia from TarantulaHeaven.com, and today I have a bit of a different video. I am not doing an educational video this week because I want to make a very exciting announcement that I've been waiting to make for several weeks, and I've just been like visualizing and just not being able to wait until I could tell you guys that the Tarantula magazine that I've been talking about for like the last 2 months is finally out. It is a digital magazine that I'm going to be releasing every 2 months, and the first issue is finally out. My plan for every issue is to talk about a different spider, like feature a different tarantula or spider, and this issue is all about the P. metallica. So I have some amazing interviews and articles from tarantula owners from around the world, sharing their experiences and just kind of like creating a community around spiders and learning and education and fun. So I'm going to definitely leave a link to that below so you can check it out. It's really cool. It's got videos, it's interactive, some beautiful photos thanks to the people that have actually submitted photos to me. So I'm very, very proud of it, and I hope that you all love it. I'm very excited to start this endeavor finally. It's been something that I want to do for a really long time, and I hope you all love it as much as I do. So how do you get the magazine? So if you subscribe through my Patreon, which I have a link to, and I'm also going to put one here, you do get access without purchasing it because you are a subscriber already. But if you are not a subscriber through Patreon, then you can visit the issue link that I'm going to leave down below. So you can purchase it through there without a subscription. But you know, like I said, if you are a subscriber through Patreon, just go on Patreon, you will get the version, you won't have to pay for it. And if you would like to subscribe to the magazine through Patreon, you do get a discounted rate for the magazine, and you also get access to a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and you'll also be able to help me work on further future issues, because I'm going to be doing things like polls and asking people what they want. So if you definitely want to be part of how the magazine develops and like give feedback and have opportunities to kind of help me form how the magazine is going to go, you can definitely subscribe to the Patreon in the link below, because I'm definitely gonna be doing some behind the scenes stuff and keeping that community more involved in like how this magazine grows and what things it includes. So that's a perk. So this magazine was made possible by a lot of people. First of all, like I want to say big thank you to everyone who did subscribe through Patreon, because you guys definitely did help me by giving me feedback, keeping me inspired, and just helping me see that there actually was a demand for this magazine, because without that, I don't think that I would have been so inspired to keep pushing forward when things got, you know, harder and when it was a lot of work. So I thank you so much for that. I also want to say a big thank you to my fellow tarantula keeper, Randy Renninger. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your last name right. But he was the one who, you know, I had made a poll for like what kind of name I wanted it to be, and the magazine is called The Spinneret, and there were several options, and he was the one who suggested that name, and we took a poll and people loved it. So, and I think that it's just so appropriate. I really love that name. So the magazine is called The Spinneret, and you can all thank Randy for that. Thank you so much, Randy. And I also want to thank everyone who voted for it too and gave other feedback, because feedback is just so important when you're creating a vision of what something could be. I also want to say a huge thank you to Adam from TarantulaTV.com. He gave me a ton of support right from the beginning, and he really helped me to get started, so thank you. And please check out TarantulaTV.com. It's a really great website where tarantula owners come together and they share YouTube videos, and it's very much community oriented, and a lot of really cool stuff, and a lot of tarantula creators are on there, so definitely check that out. So thank you, Adam. I also want to thank all the people that contributed amazing content to the magazine, like Tom Moran from Tom's Big Spiders. He wrote an amazing piece about his P. metallica commune, and it's just an amazing piece, and he really gave insight to what these spiders are like. in that kind of setting. So that was great. I also want to thank Shanti Perez from Tarantulas with Shanti. I'm sorry if I'm saying anyone's name wrong. I've never met any of you in real life, so I'm just guessing how to say your name. She wrote a great piece about, you know, what makes these tarantulas blue and what is behind that coloration. It's super interesting. Also want to thank Michael Fontes, who wrote a great piece about just like general P. metallica care and info. That's a great piece you should definitely check out. I definitely want to thank Petko from the Dark Den because he took the time to let me interview him and include like a lot of info about his tarantulas and how his YouTube channel came about and just his experience as a tarantula keeper. So that's wonderful. I was so grateful that he did that. I also interviewed a lot of really other great tarantula owners such as Corey Fuller from Invertivision. I also got to interview Francis Sidex Tustin of Sidex's Invert Kingdom, which is a growing YouTube channel. Really cool stuff going on there. Also, Daniel Cousin of Cousin Feral Ferret. He makes really entertaining YouTube videos as well. I also want to thank Laura Lee of Grey Ghost Creations. She is an amazing artist and she draws a lot of different animals, but her tarantula drawings are particularly beautiful and like so worth purchasing and just looking at. Like, they're just gorgeous, and I had to interview her because her work is just amazing. So apologies if I butchered anybody's name. I also want to say a big thank you to Mark Postins, who is also a patron on Patreon. Thank you, Mark, for your beautiful pictures and what you said about being a tarantula keeper and how you got into the hobby. I also want to thank Sophie Swaney and Seniva Gaulis for the same. Beautiful pictures and just very heartfelt experiences about their tarantula keeping journey. And I also got a lot of really, really beautiful photo submissions from a ton of people I'm going to name, probably more name butchering, but I want to thank Aestas from Arachno Boards, White Lightning 777 from tarantulaforum.com, N49 from tarantulaforum.com, Phil from Tarantula Forum, Dave Dunn from tarantulaforum.com, Panzo N88 from tarantulaforum.com, several people from Tumblr, Trixie Fox on Tumblr, Avicular on Tumblr, Project Exotic, Shouldn't We Be Working, and Tai Tai the History Guy on Tumblr. Thank you all so much for just being a part of this journey with me and for supporting me and giving me something that really shows the diversity in the community and how we can all come together to make something beautiful and wonderful happen that I hope is definitely going to be a great resource and just a fun thing for all of us to have. So just so many people helped me make this possible, and I just wanted to give a big thanks to all of you for making this possible with me and for being on the journey and helping me you know, just inspiring me to make this because I just had so many beautiful things to share. So thank you so much, everybody. I hope that there will be many more magazines. Like I said, I want to release them every 2 months and like feature a different tarantula or spider. So I'm definitely taking suggestions. If you wanted to make suggestions, you can definitely email me at theheavenmag@gmail.com. And you could also email me if you would like to be involved in future issues, because I always want to highlight different people and connect with different people. So you can definitely be a part of that. And if you do purchase a magazine, please give me feedback because like I said, it's the first issue and I want to keep improving and build upon this. Like, this is just the starting point. And I think that this magazine could become so much more with like the very valuable feedback that other people in the community can give me. Because I really want this to be a very well-rounded, respected publication. So with your feedback and your help, you know, tell me what you love about it. Tell me what you don't love about it. And just, you know, all feedback is valuable. So I would very much appreciate that if you do take a look at it. But anyway, all the links are below to the Patreon and also to the issue magazine if you don't want to subscribe through Patreon. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching this if you made it to the end. And to everybody that I named, thank you so much for your support. And to all the YouTubers that I mentioned, definitely follow them. I'm going to probably leave some links down below too, because they're definitely worth following if you are looking for great sources and educational info, and just kind of getting more deeper into the experience of tarantula keeping. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. And next week I will have an educational video, I promise. But anyway, for this week, it's all about the magazine. So thank you so much, guys. Have a good week. Bye.